Now, after importing the pre-made layouts, let's go to the plugin settings to see what we can do with these layouts. So go to WC Builder. You will go to the settings page of the plugin, and let's look at the first tab we see here. The first tab is for the products. Here you can set the one default layout, which we call the general default layout, and this layout will be applied to all of your products at once. Applying the layout from here will not change the content of the products, but the layout will be applied on the front end for your visitors. So to give you an example, I will go to the maybe I will go from the front end to the shop page, and let's have a look at some of the products. And as you can see, this is the default layout of WooCommerce. It's really basic layout. If you go to the plugin settings and select the general default layout from one of the layouts we just imported in Divi library, here you will find this select menu. It will has all the layouts saved in your Divi library. I will select one of them. I will select this layout, and I will just click on Save Changes. If I go back to these products and reload the page, you will see that these products are using the layout I just selected on the back end. As you can see, it's a completely different layout than the default one. And this happens to all of the products at once. All of our products now are using this general default layout without changing the content of the products. If you go to edit the product, to go to the editing page of the product on the back end, you won't see any difference, which is great. So at any point, if you decide you want to deactivate the plugin, all of your products will go back to the default layout without affecting any of them. Even if you decided to, for whatever reason, to use another theme, all of your content will remain intact. Next, you will have the option to set layouts for products based on their category. So let's say, for example, you want the products under the music category to have a different layout than the general default one. So for the music category, I will select a different layout and also click on Save Changes. Now all of my products are using the general default layout, except music products are using the layout number 2, which is a different layout. To show you an example, let's get one of the music products. This one is from the music category. If you view it, this one is from a different category. If you view it on the front end, you will see that the music product is using the second layout, but if you go to the other product, it will be using the general default layout. And you have an extra layer of control over the product layouts. You can set layouts for specific products. These layouts will override the category default layout and will also override the general default layout. To give you an example, I will go back to the products. I will select another music product. I will go to the editing page of this product, And on the editing page of each product, you will see this box right here where you can set specific layout for this specific product. So by default, you will see that the product is using the category default layout, which is the music layout, but you can select a different layout for this product by just selecting the layout from here. I will select the layout number 3, and if you update the product and view it on the front end, now you will have a different layout. So as you can see, this product here is using a completely different layout. Although this product is under the music category, this one is under the music category, but this one is not using the category default layout. It's using its own layout. So now you have 3 levels of controls when you're dealing with products layouts. First, you can set the general default layout to be used for all of the products at once. Next, you can override this general default layout by selecting another layout to be used for some products based on their category, and you can also select specific layouts for some specific products on the editing page of each product, and this layout will override the category one, and it will also override the general default one. And as you can see, I didn't make any changes to the product data itself. I didn't touch anything right here. You also have an extra option if you want to use this area, which is the product description area, and it has, you can enable Divi Builder for this area. If you want to use this area as the builder for your product page, you can do that by checking this box, use the description builder, and then click on use Divi Builder. Divi Builder will be activated here, and you can build your own layout inside the product editing page. But the best practice here is to select one of the saved layouts in Divi library and keep the editing page of the product as it is. It's better, it's a future-proof solution. As you know, Divi Builder uses short codes. Every section, every row, every column, every module is a short code. So if at any point, if you decided to deactivate Divi, your content will be full of short codes, and basically it means you lost your content. So I highly recommend that you select one of the saved layouts from here and keep the product as it is, and this layout will be applied to the product on the page load. Unless of course you want to use some of Divi modules inside here, you can still do that. And also you can still activate Divi Builder on the product editing page, and at the same time use one of the saved layouts in. So in this case, the builder will be used for the product description only, not the entire product layout. Okay, now let's go back to the settings page. You have an option, an extra option here, to set the full width rows to 100%. As by default, when you set the row to 100% width, Divi will make it only 80%, not 100%. So if you want to enable this option, you can do that, enable it, and save the changes.